Sully, starring Tom Hanks, is directed by Clint Eastwood and is a true story of the miracle on the Hudson, where Captain Sullenberger lands a plane on the Hudson River, saving all 155 passengers and crew members. Being hailed as a hero in the eyes of the media, he now faces an investigation to determine if he took the right course of action. I really enjoyed this film for good reason. Being based on a true story, you feel like you know most of what happens, but Clint Eastwood does a pretty good job of holding your interest the entire time, mainly because of the conflict between the characters and the inner conflict that Sully experiences throughout the whole ordeal. Throughout the investigation, evidence comes to light that makes Sully doubt himself, and at the end of the film really had me totally invested in the story, because the movie has this underlying conflict of experience against technology and simulations and things like that. You see this in the trailer where there are simulations that conclude that he was able to head safely back to and land at LaGuardia Airport, so you kind of doubt Sully's abilities along with him. And I don't think there's anything I could say about Tom Hanks that hasn't been said in the past. This guy is easily one of the best living actors in my eyes. Now, this isn't the best thing he's done, but to be quite honest, an average Tom Hanks performance is better than most. Really, across the board, everyone had a good performance, though no one really stood out. I will say that all of the characters had me feeling emotions that were intended, whether it was loyalty with Aaron Eckhart as Jeff Skiles or disdain for Michael O'Malley as Charles Porter. But the conflict between Sully and the investigation team is what kept my interest. If you followed these events back when they happened in 2009, you pretty much know how all this panned out. But what I found interesting about this conflict is that even though no one died, the National Transportation Safety Board was so adamant at proving Sully took the wrong course of action, and they relied on simulations and data more than Sully's years of experience and knowledge. Now, with everything that I liked about this film, there's one glaring problem, and it was with the non-linear storytelling. I don't think the story would have fared better if it were told in a more traditional fashion, but I feel it could have benefited more if there was a few tweaks done to the editing. Because the film opens right as the media coverage of the event starts, and I like how you're thrown right in the middle of it. You don't get time to settle in, and you're able to connect with Sully's uneasiness better. But the movie would jump back and forth between different points of time, even jumping into short flashbacks, sort of giving you more history of Sully's aviation career. And I would get so invested at one point in the story, but then it would really cut back to another point in time, really take me out of the moment. And I feel it would have fared better had they just made a few tweaks to the editing and just sort of shortening up some scenes and lengthening others, just so it flows a bit better. Despite that, I really like this film. The characters and the conflicts within the story really kept me in it. And for those reasons, I will give Sully a high five. So Sully, have you seen it and what do you think about it? Leave a comment below, tell me your thoughts. Please, if you enjoyed watching this review, hit that thumbs up button below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you can click right here and see more videos. By Andrew.